Hi, you guys. First and foremost, congratulations to all of you. I don't think it's an easy feat to graduate from Servite, so congratulations. Super proud of all of you, and I'm humbled to be here today to get to talk to you. So this last Monday, I was on campus here at Servite while riots were taking place. People are still staying at home amidst the fear from COVID-19. Such crazy times that we're in, and you guys are experiencing a tremendous feat. A feat that should be celebrated with love and applause. I was walking by the statue on campus of Mary with Jesus by her side, and I started thinking about the connections that can be made here, the beauty of this tremendous order that we're a part of, the things that we as a community stand for, and how I wish that this entire nation shared these charisms. Imagine what a beautiful world we could live in if the strength of this Servite community were shared by all. Imagine if everyone in this world shared the idea of fraternity, of service, and the love and the faith of our Mother Mary. Based on this thought, I wanted to relate some of these charisms with you today by remembering some of you in this awesome graduating class and how I see your vital roles on this campus and in this community. I'm going to start with the idea of fraternity, or what we call here on campus, the brotherhood. The Servites described this fraternity as experiencing the presence of Jesus through the lives of those brothers whose lives we share. It's about experiencing the brotherhood. It's about living it. It's not just the brotherhood being handed to you on a platter when you walk through the gate. If we can experience Jesus or love in each person, in every person, then we would treat them differently. We would treat them all with love. I see the applicable formation themes here of necessity of the other, the primacy of faith, and also the centrality of Christ. In order to truly see love in others and treat others with love, we need to apply each of these formation themes. I see this love from you guys on our campus here all the time. I saw it in Max Colgan, TJ Christensen, Luca DeLancelotti during their junior year in those 3 desks right at the front of my classroom. I still see their faces sometimes in those 3 desks. They would share lots of laughs, talk a little bit too much, but keep each other accountable, help each other on classwork, and share in their individual lives together. I will miss them dearly. I see the fraternity in Lucas Reyes, in Lucas Kneisel every day in Apes, when I had to separate them because they were paying more attention to each other than to the lesson that we were learning that particular day. I still love them though, because deep down, I know they will be brothers forever. And they share a special bond because of this awesome community that we're all a part of, and this fraternity. I see the fraternity in the asylum, in the hallways, in the sharing of food, in casual hellos, and every day in classrooms across the campus. Remember that you have to be the brotherhood. We need to show our love and find the love in each and every person. Mary, our mother, has a very special place in the lives of Servites. She teaches us to escape our selfish ways and reminds us often in the scripture that your life is not about you. That's a quote from St. Maximilian Kolbe. She challenges us to be Christ and to see Christ, to answer the call of who we are and who we are created to be. I see the applicable formation themes here of mastery of self. Are we truly discerning our choices and our actions? I see the centrality of Christ again, and also the primacy of faith. There are so many of you on this campus that remind me of this call of Mary. People who not only stand by their faith, but who carry it out in their actions. They do this by showing faith in others. They do this by being accountable in their actions and by always showing kindness to everyone around them. Sean Olio, you are a young man who lives by this charism. Your strong faith is evident and your joy of life is contagious. You keep others accountable and you challenge others to live the same way. Vinny Mann, Ender Aguilar, you also show through your caring and joyful ways that you try to emulate Christ and you see him in others. You both have old souls and show that in kindness and love to all that you encounter. You handle adversity well with maturity, grace, and even with love. There are a handful of you that I have seen tremendous growth in, growth that can only come from strong ideals and holding yourself to a higher standard. John Nicholas, Tristan Wilson, Sal Liddy, Jake Overman, I have held all of you accountable for something at one time or another, and each of you handled it with such maturity, such humbleness, just like Mary would have. You hold yourself to a higher standard. I applaud that in you, and I know that you will each continue to grow because of you emulating both Christ and Mary. Mary also represents the primacy of faith to me, trusting others and being grateful at the same time. I think of Lex Leatham and Nick Martinez. I enjoyed every moment I spent tutoring both of you. How you both trusted me and dedicated yourselves to improving in whatever task we were trying to accomplish. I'm so grateful that I was able to teach you both. The last charism of the Servite order is service, giving to others without need of anything in return. I think the formation themes that apply here are centrality of Christ, mastery of self, and necessity of the other. I love that each of you give so freely of yourselves to this Servite community and also outside of this awesome campus. The best part is that each of you, you're humble about your giving. You do it for the right reasons and not to earn anything from it. That's how it should be. And for that reason, I won't name anybody here because there's a part of me that feels like that would be hypocritical. So in closing, and simply said, I do wish the world was like our small Servite community, full of love and yes, mistakes, but accountability and service. I wish that love prevailed everywhere, all of the time. My hope is that each of you takes these charisms that you've learned here at Servite and go and lead the world. You know that's been the goal all along, what you learned at freshman formation. I have faith in each and every one of you to go out and do that. So now you can go and live the gospel.